Alright, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to the Be the Change Broadcasting TV with me, the host, Derek. And today we are looking forward to starting up a mass media related platform which will help us to talk about what's happening around us in the country. And for now, we are blessed with a new guest in the studio and as the part of our TV, and we are going to be listening more from him of the purpose why he has come here. And he of course happens to be one of the greatest dancer in the town, and we are going to listen from him. And first, allow me introduce him to you. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, BDC TV. I'm very excited to be part of this. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Me as well. I'm very grateful for host you here, and it's my pleasure to have you in the studio. So please, can you tell us the purpose as to why you have joined us in this TV today?
Yeah, I'm so pleased to be part of this TV because I would like to explain myself of how I've come up to this level and how I've been from the genesis of what I've started. So me being a dancer, I just like to be a dancer. That's why I would like to show people that dance is always real and you have to focus, you create it, not you make it.
Of course, that is so fine. I had a very nice speech from you, and exactly, can you tell us what inspired you to be such a great dancer that is even being known by a lot of people?
Yeah, I always go online, I watch dances, and most parts I enjoy when people really enjoy what they do because what I always have to do is to create something out of nothing. That's what's called art, and dance is always part of me ever since I was born. My father used to be a dancer, but unfortunately I lost him, so I would be taking over from him.
Wow, that's so nice. And you know, dancing is one of the things that is being admired by many, but it's very unfortunate that some of us are not given that talent of dancing. And according to your aspiration of being the senior dancer, what are your objectives that you wanted to do as you are now working for, that is Be the Change Initiative, that's June Diamond? What do you wanted to actually create such that it can leave a very good legacy to the organization and also to the people who are going to benefit out of your talent?
Yes, thank you so much for that question. I am so excited to be a dancer and still be a dancer right now. I used to like dance and still love dance because it's changed my life. That's why you're seeing me here in Be the Change Initiative. So dance has done a lot to me. My objective is like to make sure that there's nothing comes between me and the dance that we're going on through. So I like to make sure that dance always goes on, and then I like to ensure people get into dance grounds. Even if they don't know dance, but dance is not given to you, you have to go for it and create it by yourself. That's the art that I want everyone to understand. Even if you're given no chance to dance, but how to make sure that you create it by yourself. That's all. How.
Wow, that's so nice. And how do you think it's going to be possible for you to achieve all those objectives that you have so far laid forward into what you're going to create for that is Be the Change Initiative?
I would like to create that because I know it's on you that you can be able to make yourself something else out of what you are right now. Because a starting point is always very difficult. Now, if you get into the middle of what you're doing and enjoying what you're doing, you will get to where you want to be. So here, my plan is just to make sure that I engage more people into dance because in our culture or Africa, like something to do with art, music, dance, and drama, these things are like more of criticism because of people thinking maybe you are like we're going to be spoiled while doing these things. These things are not meant to be for people. But now, what we see in this thing is always what is making you to be what you want to be. Talent is something that you create by yourself, and knowledge is what you get from people. Now, what I'm talking about is you have to make sure that you get the talent that you want and then identify it. If you know, you specialize yourself in what you do, and then you have to go for it. Even if you're having some bad energies coming towards you, you have to make sure that you engage yourself in the dance and make sure I engage more people in the dance and tell them the importance of dances, though they may be having some objectives from some people. So all I have to say is that make sure that everyone comes to the ground of the dances and continue with the dance. That's
wow, that's so fine. And as a point of concern, you have seen that also there are other parents who are having some negative perceptions on this thing of dancing. And how do you think they are going to talk about it when they will see that their children are being introduced to this dancing and other things? Because here other parents consider that when a child is being introduced to a dancing ground or music department, that child is likely going to be spoiled. How do you think you're going to win the souls of those parents who may be illiterate to understand actually what you wanted to achieve?
Me personally, I was denied dance when I was still a kid. I was dancing with people, but I imagine my family especially was imagining that I'm going to be spoiled like other people that I dance with because some others may go to smoking, drinking, doing all the stuff, but then my family will just be imagining that I may also turn to be like that. But I say this is a choice. If you want to do it, you do it yourself. And now, seeing that aspect of smoking and drinking, those things, I hate it because I just want to make sure that I prove my family wrong to be like I am going to be sprayed like others. So now here I'm going to be telling a right story from my beginning to the families of those ones who are going to be engaged in the dance and those ones who are going to focus like to make sure that their children do not come into the dance ground. I'm going to tell them from the start. I was even once denied dance, but now again I have to make sure that I get out of form without anyone's knowledge to practice and always get to my track, and from there that's where I am right now. And then I'll show them my videos from the beginning up to now, because I always keep records for clarification that I've really been doing something, and for there I think they will choose whether to leave or come into it. And for me, I tell the people that I'm going to engage that they should always never mind of anyone's act towards them, because their act is more like they're behaving backward lifestyle that they want everyone to be the same. But now change is what is constant, everyone has to know, and that's why I would like to make change out of what we see from the ground. Even if you see it online, you see people like advancing, getting paid, getting scholarships, getting money, getting all kind of support because of the creativity they make. No, even dance, you can give out a message to people. In dance, you can be able to make fun with people. In dance, you can be able to make people comfortable and make sure that they are always entertained. And that's the only thing I love about dance. I always advise people to be in the dance ground. That's all I think.
Wow, thank you for that. And I believe change is, of course, a gradual process of which it may not happen in only a meantime, but it's a process of which if you take serious measures, you can achieve it. That's why we are talking about the Change Initiative TV. And what will be your words of appeal to let you free of the studio and in this live broadcast? What will you tell actually those ones who are talented with this dancing styles and all that? What will you give to them such that they can come in great numbers so that you can actually accomplish your mission?
Yes, what I have been telling them is like I have to make sure that they know dance and maybe art in general is something of your interest. If you really want to be an artist, someone who does something for himself, you have to focus in that. Even if whatever happens in life, you just have to focus in it and know that there's something out of what you're doing right now. Even if you go dancing yourself alone, you know you need to get something out of what you're doing, because families may even leave you when you die. There's no relative, so now you have to make sure that you stand by yourself. When they already know that there's something coming out of what you are doing, that's when they start supporting you. But all in all, I have to start that there's nothing that will come so easily in the beginning, so you have to start with the hardest one so that we can be able to be the change that we are always looking for, and looking forward to letting our parents understand and all the people that are taking care of us to know that there's something happening and have to initiate ourselves in such a thing. So I am so grateful to be part of this show, and I really express myself all of these things because I know this is the chance that I have to talk to the people of this country and in the county at most, because I would like to know that there is always a change, and the dance is always the dance. There's nothing to be criticized on it. So if it's your dream, you have to follow it to the end. So that's all I have. So maybe we'll meet up next time. And so
thank you so much. That is my guest on the TV. That is for Be The Change, and I thank you so much for your time that you have taken, ladies and gentlemen. At this main point you are listening to, that is the Be The Change TV, lively streaming for you here in that is Yei River County. If you wanted to learn more, follow us and log into our website and Be The Change Jury Diamond Initiative. You'll get all the latest updates about the country as well. And remember, I've been Sir Derek, the host of this TV, and link up next time for another edition.